Hey, you guys, it's Anne Marie. Oh, 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 oh. Bing! Hey, Galaxy. Oh, God. I hope everybody's having a great week. It has been the solar eclipse. I'm telling you what. I don't know. Listen, it was intense. I laid outside and watched it the whole time. We had 99% coverage here. And so it was very, very powerful. It was the most spectacular thing that I've witnessed in a long time. Um, and the energy was amazing. Today, about 1 o'clock, though, I was exhausted. I did a lot of energy work with some people at the open show today, which really, it was time to take a nap. So I was like, I'm out. And so I left, and on my way home, I got me some Oracle decks, because that's my thing. Even though I truly believe you don't need anything to channel messages from the divine. You don't need oracle cards. You don't need tarot. You don't need pendulums. But I have a thing for oracle decks. I love different artists and the different imagery they use and just the texture of the cards. Like, just everything about it I love. So that's why I get them. And I know you guys like to see stuff and to get more of a confirmation of a message. So, of course, today must be the day of the Celtic. Today's Wednesday. So both the decks I got were Celtic decks, which I wasn't planning, but that's what Spirit led me to this deck right here that I'm going to share with you, this one. I couldn't even pronounce it, and I didn't even know what the cards looked like. This was the only picture on the front of the box. And she had a black cat, so here we are. So, Anamashara is a Celtic belief of a invisible person, a soul friend that follows you your whole life, that you can ask for guidance anytime. And so, and it wasn't creepy that you had, it wasn't like, oh, you got an invisible friend, they're just da-da-da. No, this is a real thing. And so I thought we'd get some messages from our soul friends, respectfully. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. I'm divine protected. Unbelievable. Makes me want to cry. I was just getting ready to share with you guys. Please excuse me. I'm getting a lot of visions lately, and ever since the eclipse, the downloads have been coming in so quickly that it's overwhelming. And I was like, maybe I should explain this to him. And I was like, no, I don't need to. It's just because I'm a seer. It's just the eclipse. Number 11, Seer. If in the maze I trust in the path, I'll see clearly where Spirit leads. Spirit is wanting you to start to trust your intuition more. You know this is for you because Spirit just shared with me there's someone who was in a situation recently. That's not recently, Spirit. Within 6 months, I'm thinking a week. So take what resonates. Maybe within 11 months, since this card's number 11. Regardless, well, you didn't follow your intuition. You saw that something was going to happen, or you felt something, like you saw how something was going to play out. It may not have been like a movie in your mind, but you intuitively knew, something told you that you knew how a situation was going to pan out, but you didn't say anything. And it panned out exactly how you thought it was going to, and you didn't speak up about it. Every time you don't trust your intuition and you don't communicate what you see and what you feel when it comes to things like this, the more you dim your light and the more you don't trust your intuition. Number 11 is a divine number, a divine master number. What is it that you're afraid to see? This reminds me of a comment I made in a live last night, which I love how everything goes together. That there was a time in my life where when I was prophesizing to people, I was just thought I was being a friend or a coworker, or I was just being me because of love, and I would share with people what I saw and what was going to happen if they continued the path that they were on. I always asked for consent. It wasn't like I just told people stuff. I'm Scorpio. We're not pushy. We're not. And what started happening is those people, most people didn't believe me. They brushed me off, whatever. They didn't believe me, and then it would happen. And then oftentimes then what would happen is that people would come back to me and project onto me saying that I made it happen. So there was a small part of me in a time in my life where I thought that I was manifesting. I didn't understand that I was the seer. I have the knowing. And I was just trying to share that with people. Excuse me. And it was really difficult because it was projected back onto me. Like people was thought very negative about me because those things came true. So they thought I made it happen. And so there were times when I would like pull back and not go with my intuition, not share what I saw with people because I didn't want more of those projections. I don't want people to see me as this evil person. Now, obviously, I've gotten over that. Thank you, BZ, if you heard BZ in the background. And so Spirit is saying that it's time for you to stop dimming your light, to start using your intuition more. How are you going to strengthen your intuition if you don't trust it? And it's a process. It can be a scary process sometimes. Because when our intuition tells us, when you walk into a bar or you walk into an establishment and you immediately know that someone murdered somebody. And you look to someone and say, someone just killed somebody. Easy move. Sorry. And people think you're crazy. And so you stop telling the stories, or not telling the stories, but you stop telling people what you're seeing or what you're feeling or whatever it is. So I'm getting distracted by the cats. It's and that dims your light even more. What can you do to start trusting your intuition more? If you wake up in the morning and you have a bad gut feeling, let's say I'm talking it's intense, you have diarrhea, upset stomach, and you're thinking about going to work. Do you still go to work? And you have a bad feeling about going. You got a bad feeling. Well, I know, you got to go. You got to make money, right? There will become a point in your life where Spirit's going to say, the rubber's going to meet the road. You're going to have to follow your intuition on something that's very imperative. This seems like it's going all over the place, Spirit. I'm just getting the message there's so many messages and not so many different stories, but I mean, examples that Spirit gives me to give people, and it just becomes overwhelming. So I apologize if it seems like it's over the place. Show me, Spirit. By you not trusting your intuition, you are reiterating that you are unworthy and unlovable and that you're not trustworthy to yourself. Every time you don't follow your intuition, every time you don't show people what you see or speak on your intuition, whatever, you're dimming your light and creating more shame in yourself and embarrassment. And that's a cycle for some of you. I just got a tight. Like someone's punching you in the side almost. It's like something will happen that you're going to wish you trusted your... I'm not trying to do fear mongering. I'm not projecting nothing. This is what Spirit has shown me. Something is going to happen that you're going to wish you trusted your intuition on because you're a seer. You see things that people don't see. And once you accept that about yourself, you stop telling yourself that you're crazy because you're not. It's like you're trying to deny that you have gifts. Or you may only want to use them here and there. Or you may not realize how massive your gifts are. You're a true seer. Like a true divine seer. You can see things before they happen. There's different type of clairs. So do your research. But I mean, you're the one who can see. You can foreshadow. You're a psychic. You can see. And there's going to be something... It's going to be imperative that you follow your intuition and you follow what you're seeing, because it's going to keep you safe and the people that you care about safe. If people think you're crazy, let them think you're crazy. This is going to actually save someone's life. Is what Spirit showed me. Sorry, I just spit. Okay, I'm going to move out of this energy. That was intense. We're going to go to the Celtic Healing Oracle in the next reading. I hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy. It's a powerful deck. May you love and be loved, you guys. Heal. Don't harm. Have a great day.